Welcome back to Alpacamade. It's great to see you again. Well, we have gone total cheese factor today. It is May 21st, 2020, and I spent my morning going through YouTube's new additions in the audio library, and by the time I was done, I couldn't take it anymore. I ran across this track called Gaiety in the Golden Age, and I thought, why not? Why not have a little fun with the intro since I haven't found something I really, really like? So for this example of decanting and setting up for a second ferment, we're going to use the Jun, which, if you remember from last week, is a green tea type kombucha. And it's made with honey, not sugar. Today is the day we decant our Jun, and I've already emptied half of it just because all you'd be watching me do is pour liquid, and we're already going to pour liquid in these two bottles from what we're decanting from the brewing container, so why watch me do it twice? But if you want to watch me pour liquid twice, comment below. So here's what we're going to do. I don't need this little strainer. This bottle is a cherry wine bottle, and into it, there's no cherry wine in it, it's all clean. Into this bottle I've put, 7 or 8 cherries. This is our decant, so putting a little bit of fruit in this bottle technically makes it a second ferment. So here we go. And boy, is this heavy. And my table is a little bit too high to do this comfortably. Now, I don't really want this to bubble up too much it already has, so I'm going to put a loose cap on it. I really just want the cherry flavoring. So we'll set that aside for now. In this bottle I'm going to put some fresh ginger. I really like the lemony, gingery taste, and so into this we're just going to drop some fresh ginger slices. Hopefully this is not going to be too much. It's like 5 or 6 very thin slices, about 3/4 of an inch across. So here we go. It always helps if you use your dominant hand when you're lifting something heavy. But did I remember that for the cherry? No, of course not. So here we go. And I can see I'm going to need just a little bit more. So you do get to watch me pour off liquid. The Jun, this year's Jun, it brewed up really nicely, but it took a little while because I started it when it was still cool, and it has been monsoon season here in my neck of the woods for, the last 2-3 days. Everything is susceptible to mold now, so I'm going to have to go through all my ferments and clean out the jars really well. And I'll talk about how to clean your jars and your brew bottles here in just a second. So now we're done with this. I have on order replacement rings, but again, I don't really want this to fizz up, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So there we go, our ginger Jun and our cherry Jun. Now let's talk about cleaning your fermenting jars and bottles as well as your tools. Use glass or plastic whenever possible, or even silicone. You wash your jars and bottles in hot water, let them air dry, and you should be fine. Use a bottle brush or scrubby when necessary. Here is what not to do. No detergent or soap, no bleach at all, and avoid using metal. Detergent and soap will kill your culture if residue is left on the inside of the jars, or if there's any water in the bottom. And bleach will absolutely kill your culture. Remember, these are living things, so no bleach. The reason we avoid metal is because we don't want it reacting with the acid in our gin or our kombucha or any of our other ferments. So unless you're using a very high grade stainless steel, avoid metal altogether. That's it. That's a wrap for today. 2 shows in one day. I hope you enjoyed my little musical joke. If you like this content, please remember to comment, like, and share. Thanks so much. See you soon.